Hi, I'm Liz Stetler with DAV. I'm here with Recruit Military Event Director Carol Hines. Carol, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us. It's truly an honor.
Yeah, we're live at Fort Campbell at the job fair we're having here today. And I was wondering if we could talk a little about, why do we do job fairs on base?
Well, thank you. Great question. Why do we do job fairs on base? For a number of reasons. One, we're looking for that military community, that special niche that service members have from all different branches. They have with them their skill set, their discipline, their leadership. That's a great reason to come over here.
Yeah. And why would we want to do it at a military base versus city or online? What is kind of the benefit of being here on base versus one of those?
So it's a convenient location. That's number one. You capture a lot of active duty transitioning service members. That would be number two. And then it shows the community how both Recruit Military and Disabled American Veterans have entrusted in our military community.
Absolutely. And what kind of employers do we have here today?
So we have an abundance. We have from banking to law enforcement. We have human resources. We have healthcare.
I saw finance. I think I saw logistics.
Oh yes.
There's a couple of. I saw somebody who they train service dogs, which is very fun. There's a lot of different varieties.
It is, definitely.
In your experience, what kinds of things are employers looking for in the military veteran community when it comes to their workforce?
So they look for both hard skills and soft skills from a military perspective. They're looking for that disciplined adaptability, the resiliency in that military community.
Absolutely. And Carol, you yourself are a veteran, am I correct?
You are.
Yes, what branch were you?
So I served in the Army. Mm-hmm. I served for 32 years. Recently retired about 4 years ago, retired. And it gives me great joy to continue to serve. I feel that I'm continuing to serve because I get an opportunity to network with those who are transitioning out as well as those who are our veteran population.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you say that that's a good reason for employers to come to this type of event is to continue to support the military community?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. And as a veteran yourself, what do you think about our events? I mean, obviously we're a little biased, but what would these have done for you when you were transitioning out?
So they're very fulfilling. They actually give a sense of acceptance. A lot of times there are stigmas on how we are when we transition out the military, but coming to a Recruit Military Disabled American Veteran event allows you to be a little bit more relaxed. And then understanding the language that we speak. Although we go through our transition assistance program and they teach us how to convert or to convert our military experience, translate it over to civilian. It feels good to know that you can come in and be a little bit more relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Is this a good place to practice also if you want to practice talking about your elevator pitch or practice how to talk to employers and you're kind of not transitioned out yet? Would this be a good place to do something like that?
Absolutely. It is. It definitely is. You even have an opportunity during the event to go off to one of the offsite rooms and do a little bit of rehearsing. When we do our kickoff speech, we always mention that 30-second elevator pitch, and we allow them to share it with us before they go in.
All right. And then two last questions. One last question is, what advice do you have for job seekers who would come to a Recruit Military job fair, Recruit Military DAV job fair?
For job seekers, my advice to them would be come prepared. If you have an opportunity to register prior to and complete your profile between 85 and 100%, that gives you a better gauge on who's here today, what they're hiring for, because you can do all of that, and you can go ahead and apply for those positions prior to coming.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And then what advice do you have for other employers who would like to come to DAV Recruit Military job fairs?
I would say as you come, speak to every every job seeker that comes through the door, because if it's not a good fit for your section or department, perhaps in your company, you could find a good fit.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for being here with us today. It's an absolute pleasure to be here serving the community of Fort Campbell. And